am Radhika Dhawan, and today I'm in conversation with Nagpur youngster Hardik Mhatre, who's currently pursuing medicine in Russia. Hardik, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good. Tell me, it seems most Russians are not supporting Russia's stand on war. You are living there. What do you have to say about this? How are people reacting to this? Russians, particularly.
As of now, we have two major cities, Moscow and St. Petersburg. There were some riots that those were held there. And what happened was like the local police, they detained all of the people out there. Even in the case, if earlier some riots were held regarding this political situation or anything like that, uh, people are allowed to talk freely, but not in that scale that we are used to see in India. Okay, they were all detained for that. As you told, yes, a lot of people are not happy with the situation right now.
There has been a media propaganda in Russia. It has been said that it was Ukraine that was aggressive and not Russia.
Same thing happened like in 2014. You also know that 2014, when war was held, they captured a major part of Ukraine, which is called as a Crimea by now. It comes under Russia. So same conflicts have been going on from a lot of years like that. So, and in this situation, Ukraine, when they tried to get under NATO, the NATO was signed under a treaty that the countries which were under Soviet Union, they won't be joining the NATO. And as of now, America and all of these countries are trying to get Ukraine under them. So for that thing, Putin seems to be pissed about it, and he didn't like that situation. He warned the Ukrainian president, to stop that and not to get involved into that, as he thought he would get surrounded by European countries. He felt threatened to that. He gave him some warnings, but even after that, when no solution was there, it's been like 1 month. Before 1 month only, he sent his troops near the borders line, and some conversation was going on. In that conversation, they got Donetsk under Russia, and when things didn't seem to be better, they invaded inside it.
Are there any Ukrainians around you in Russia right now?
No, after 2014, Ukrainian citizens, they are not in Russia. Like around in my city, I haven't seen them yet.
Okay, but personally, do you approve of Russian government's stand on this war situation?
Like what they're doing, in their sense, it's good, but how it's done, it's not good. That's the thing, because as you can see, many of the people lives were lost. Those children, those women, they haven't done anything. No, so in just the war between two people, their personal propaganda, other peoples are getting dragged into that, and that's not good, I guess.
But are Russian people really liking what is all happening, because they have come on the streets, they have protested?
Mm-hmm. It's like some people likes it, some people doesn't. Like it's just a coin has two faces. It's the same situation here as well.
But did people living in Russia have an idea, or even you are living in Russia? So did you people have an idea that something like as major as war could happen?
No, we just know the fact that troops were near the boundaries and some conversation is going on. Only this thing we knew about and nothing else. And we didn't thought about like it would get so much aggressive and such thing would be held like that.
How is the relationship of Russians with Ukrainians otherwise? Like, forget about this war.
There has been always a war regarding the land. Russia wanted Ukraine to come inside them. They wanted them to come under the Soviet Union as it was earlier. But people of Ukraine, they were always like, we want to be a part of European countries and getting closely in contact with America now, like that. They were not, I guess they were not good situation here.
So how is the government in Russia reacting to the protests by Russians?
The Russian government, they don't like them to be getting criticized by anyone as of now. You also know that Putin has been governing this country from a very long time. He doesn't like that when someone comes against him. So if anyone comes for the protest, he detains them. As of in the case of people, some are frightened to him, some doesn't like to speak about it freely. and they have variables to that.
But how is the current image of Putin? Because, has his popularity taken a beating after this war?
As of now, like you also know that in Russia, European countries, they are calling Putin as a second Hitler now. So obviously that might have affected, like Putin, he's representing Russia as for the situation. If Putin's image is getting worsened, obviously Russian's situation will also get worse. The citizen of Russia, he might also think like if their leader is getting a name by Hitler, so it might be a situation like in the history of books, it might be getting written that Russia was the one who started the World War, and that's a bad thing to get your names into.
But how are Russian people reacting to this? Like now, are they liking him less than before? Are they liking him in Russia now?
Yes, there has been some. They have posted some banners on the roads. Some posters have been posted there, like we don't want the wars. As you have seen, like a one Russian player, he also wrote over the camera that I don't need the wars.
What was written on the banners?
The banner states that we don't want the wars. We need peace. Russia supports peace. That's written there.
Western media is portraying Russia as the villain. How much do you think this is justified?
As I told earlier, like in their perspective, in Russian perspective, what they are doing for their own country. But how they are doing,
The
that's
Russian
not good.
government, you
Russian government. In their perspective, they're whatever they are doing, that's good, and that's for the benefit of their own country. But the way they are doing it, I personally feel that it's not good.
Hardik, you are a student who, of course, you Nagpur, and you are currently studying in Russia. Similarly, there are so many students who are stranded in Ukraine. So, as a student, when you look at these people, they are helpless. And how does it feel? What is your reaction on that?
It's like that. I have seen those videos, and I have seen those students. They are falling short for money, falling short for foods, and everything like that. It's the situation is like. We are getting threatened to the fact that if something like that happens in Russia, what we will do? Because as compared to them, it's a very big country. For traveling means we have to go for a very large distance.
Right.
Okay. So it's like it's very bad. We feel very bad for them.
Any message to the president, Russian President Putin?
I like to ask him to maintain the peace, and what he wants, it's for benefit of his country, but that thing can be settled down over a desk, not through the war. We are living in the 21st century. We have multiple means for convincing another people for your propaganda, but war is not the answer to that.
Thank you so much, Hardik. Thank you for connecting with us.
Thanks for calling me.
Subscribe to Nation Next YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get regular updates from Nation Next. Also like Nation Next Facebook page and follow us on Instagram and Twitter.